Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I'm going to do one more video on this grain of wood. And this is what the person was wanting to do in the first place, was to make it into a box. And if you have 2018 or above, you can use the perspective tool. But if you don't, you can use the envelope tool. And I'm going to show you this. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to take a square box, go to your drop shadow flyout and get the extrude tool and just extrude this like, well, let's actually go the other way. Let's extrude it kind of like that. Well, I don't like that. I went too far. Maybe let's do it this way. No, that's not working either. Let's back up here. Go to the extrude tool. There's what we need to do. I needed to go the other direction. Then we're going to go a little bit further. Maybe not quite so far. And really we need to go this way. There we go. That's what we're wanting. Then take away the lines that you don't need with the virtual segment delete key, which is under your crop flyout. You won't be able to see those lines right there. First of all, you're going to have to go to range and break the extrude apart. And then you can get rid of those lines and that line. You're getting rid of lines you cannot see. So then what you need to do, there's only 4 parts to this. I made this one a little bit better, I think, but let's see how big this is. It's 17 inches. Let's make our nudge factor 19. And let's take the smart fill tool and let's fill that in and nudge it over. Nudge this one twice over and nudge this one over again. Then you've got your 3 parts of your box. Left click, right click in black. We're going to nudge this one up. Well, I didn't need to go that far. But then you have your wood grain. And you can see it's not going to fit in that box, so we're going to make it larger and actually make it wider. You want it just to be able to fit in there. We'll make it a little bit shorter. And then there's a lot of things you could do with this one. You could do select them all and go back minus, whoop, go the other way. Front minus back. And there you have that. And I failed to make a duplicate of that. So what you're going to want to do is Control D and make a duplicate and then make another duplicate. So let's put that back. Let's zoom in here so you can see what's going on. I'm going to select them both and I'm going to go front minus back. There's the front side. Now just keep in mind, do not ever move them around, nudge them around. And for the top, we're going to actually reverse this. And this is where you could use the perspective tool, which is under effects and adds perspective. Let me zoom in here. And this is nice. It's a nice feature in Corel Draw 18 and above. And you can take that corner and put it in that corner, that corner and put it in that corner, that corner and put it in that corner, and then take this last one and put it in that corner. Now you can nudge that one back over, make everything black. That looks pretty good. It's not perfect. Then take your other copy, and on this one I'm going to use it if you do not have Corel 18 or above. Let's make it smaller. I'm going to use the envelope tool this time. So just get it close to your item. Let's grab the envelope tool, which is right here underneath the drop shadow flyout. Let me zoom in. It's basically going to do the same thing with perspective, but it's just a little bit not as good. Let's take away those 2 middle nodes and those 2 middle nodes and select everything and right click and make them a line. That'll be pretty important. Then unselect and move that node to that corner. You want to make sure you get on that corner. Let's zoom in here. See, I'm not quite to the corner. Grab that corner and move it to this corner. Now this is going to kind of squish them up together. Then, because you haven't moved it, you've got your nudge distance, and there you have a box. Now this one doesn't have an outline around it with the envelope tool, but just nudge it over, and now it does. And I would make that outline a little bit thicker. First of all, you don't want it to be a hairline, and being that it's that big, you're going to need probably 10 points. That's too much. Let's go 4 points. That looks good. Take this outline. You see it's a hairline. Just double click on your outline pen and make it 4 points. But it made all the grains 4 points. So what we could do there is, I'm not going to move it. I'm going to nudge it. It doesn't really have an outline, so we're going to make a new outline. And we're going to cursor over, and we're going to left click, right click, and we're going to make this outline 4 points. And then move it back. Whoop. We just need to move it to there. Then you can move your grains of your wood, and it gives the box a little bit of definition. That looks pretty good. That would engrave pretty good, look pretty good. And I think my first one was actually better. But you can just see how you could move things out of the way. This one I did with the envelope tool. You can see right there is an envelope, and this one is a curve on layer 1 because I'd used the perspective. This perspective might be a little bit better, but it's not mandatory. There's the first one I did, and kind of looks like a box with grains of wood. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.